Hi everybody, a relatively short video today, just doing more with perimeter and area like we did on IXL's S1, S2, S3, and S4 last week on Friday. To find perimeter of any shape, you just have to add up all the sides. So in this case here, you have to be careful on what's a side. Sides are if you trace around the outside of a shape. So there's some extra information on some of the problems today. Just be careful you don't just add up the numbers 12 and 43. This side on the bottom is 12. This side on the right is 43. But you also have the top side, which is also 12. And you have the left side, which is also 43. Add those all together, it comes out to be 110. And you could just leave your answer as just a number. Excuse me, my handwriting there. Hopefully all good. Area is different for some of the shapes, but in the end, all the different shapes we're doing is really base times height. So ideally base means the bottom, but it doesn't have to. We could have these rotated. Left side is the base, top is the base. We're not gonna rotate them today. Here, base is 12, and the height is 40. To be clear, what's going on with the base and the height is the base and the height are making a perpendicular relationship. So when you see that, that lets you know which two numbers you multiply together. It's not necessarily the outsides. And so when you multiply those together here, you get 480. These would be square units, but we're not going to be worried about regular units and square units this lesson. The big thing about this lesson, even though it's short and easy, is can you do the same thing with algebra? And so perimeter, here we have a rhombus. You're going to add the sides together. Careful, side 1, not side 2. Side 2 is over here on the right, side 3 is on the bottom, side 4 is on the left. This is a rhombus. All 4 sides are the same. So you're going to add them all together. Sorry that my V's sort of look like U's. Hopefully I can make that a little better. And then when you add them all together, you combine like terms. When you combine your like terms together, 5v plus 5v plus 5v plus 5b is 20v. Negative 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 is negative 8. And you leave your answer in terms of a variable. There is nothing to solve here. This is writing an algebraic expression. Do not solve it out. All right, and then the last thing here, area. Once again, like the top problem, area is base times height. The base is here at the bottom. It's also 5v minus 2. The height, straight up and down, is 6. What you have to be careful of here is distributing and make sure we can multiply to both situations. So we get 30v and we get 12. Make sure you multiply that height times both things. You're going to have a lot of questions that are just dealing with numbers, like the top, find perimeter, find area. You're going to have a few questions like the bottom, find perimeter with variables. Do not solve it, just combine your like terms and be done. And area. We're going to do this with parallelograms, rectangles, rhombuses, squares, and you'll have one quadrilateral that's not able to find the area because there's no formula for finding the area of a quadrilateral in general that you'll just find perimeter of. 9 problems, 8 of them find perimeter and area, 4 like the top, 4 like the bottom, and then 1 additional problem like the top, just find perimeter only. Take care, have a wonderful day everybody, and I will talk with you later.